Hello fellow survivors, this is the Gamer General and thank you for joining me as I start a new playthrough of 7 Days to Die 2.0. Alright, I'm way too excited for this new update, so I'm not going to delay a minute longer, I'm just going to jump right in. So I have generated my own world, Huaialuku Valley, if I pronounced that right. So we'll be using that for this playthrough. These are my settings real quick: warrior difficulty, 125% XP multiplier, 90-minute days. 64 enemies for the Blood Moon, Zombie Feral Speed and Zombie Blood Moon Speed Nightmare, Zombie Feral Sense All, loot respawn time 30 days, and the death penalty is injured. Otherwise everything else is on default. So without further ado, let us hit start and jump right in and see what this update has to offer. Alright, here we are. The Duke left you a note to read. Well, let's see if it's anything different. Just a friendly reminder that you pay on time every time, or there will be no consequences. So that still says what it used to say, but it gives you XP now when you read it. That's nice. So we're just going to do our quests real quick. Gather resources. Open the challenge window, we do that. And yeah, so this world that I've generated I have made sure that there is as little pine forest as possible. So I will not be spending a lot of time in the pine forest. I will be moving to other biomes fairly quickly so that we can experience the new weather system as soon as possible and see everything that it has to offer. Yeah, there's just one town in this pine forest, so once I get bored of it, I will have to leave and find something else. I will leave the world seed in the description in case you want to use this world. And we will try to find one more stone so we can craft our stone axe. I've got some nice... Well, this is interesting. Arch View Campsite. Alright, we woke someone up. No matter. We can also see that they've changed the icons and the actual in-game models of these food items here. That's nice. Yeah, it's nice to see that when you actually hold these cans of food, it's the actual can. You can see the actual can, not just that brown bag that it's been for so many alphas. Alright, let's gather some wood. Find some boulders. We will be using the spear. That will be my weapon of choice this playthrough. I will be doing a dual perception and strength build because I do love my shotguns. And plus I think that strength is just overall a good tree to go into, a good secondary tree to go into, even if that's not your primary weapon choice. Alright, that's got something interesting up here. Oh, this is a nice little place on top of the mountain. Alright, I want to loot this place, but I need to find a boulder first so I can complete these quests. And get enough resources to make a spear and everything else that I'll need. We'll craft this, and we'll craft all the rest of the parts of this outfit too, just because we can. And there's no reason not to. And yeah, I'm going into this update completely blind. I've read the update notes, so I know what is included, but I haven't actually seen any of it in actual gameplay, so I have no idea how the skill system works now, or how the weather system works, or how anything new related to this update works, so I will be experiencing everything for the first time. Makes it all the more challenging and all the more fun for you guys. Alright. Craft a wooden club. Craft the bow. craft the arrows. And while we're here, we'll craft the spear. Bring that down here. We'll go ahead and complete all our challenges. Alright, and we'll deal with you, because you have followed me over here. Alright. There we go, first zombie kill of the update, not too bad. Alright, let's take a look at these skills now. Interesting. Interesting. Alright, so we're just so they brought back that all the perks have 5 levels again. Which is interesting. So we'll just do the normal that I usually do. We'll put 1 point into that. Rule 1 cardio. 1 point into... actually, I'm going to hold off. I'm going to put that point into that eventually, just not right now. And in a while, you'll see why. We're going to put 1 into Spearmaster. 1 into Healing Factor. And then that other point that I still have, I will put into Daring Adventure a little bit later. And then during the night, I'll take a look at all those other new skills that are there. But before we head to the trader, I want to loot this place real quick, because we have the time. Right, some nice dukes there. That's it for you. And that's it for you. Take the office chairs. Murky water. Yeah, those are some nice new icons. Images, whatever you want to call them, for those items. Lockpicks. We won't take that. We can get those outside. And I see we've got a secret up here. Some food. Can of dog food. Take that. Wow, that's a lot of stuff in this car. Right, this is armor and rifles. Deal with these guys. Almost done. Oh. That's not very nice of you. Let's try not to get hit again. Because I don't need to get injured. I need to get a laceration or a broken arm or anything like that already on day 1. Repair that. And let us see what is at the top of this tower. Get the bird's nest for the eggs, or not, just the feathers. Alright. Stay away from me, don't hit me. bring these guys down here so we don't have to fight them in such an enclosed environment. That was a close one. We almost got a hit off there. Oh. So let's bring these guys down to the ground. That's it for you. That's it for you. And your end is upon you, my friend. Told ya. More murky water. Do I have enough to craft a shovel? Nope. I want to grab these piles here, but I don't have the plant fibers. So I guess we'll just have to give up those resources for now. Shotguns. Always nice. That's a nice first aid pile there. Get some first aid bandages. Coffins for bones, jewelry, and precious gems. Alright, I will take it. Ooh, pipe bombs. 4 of them too. That's a really good early game box right there. You know, I'll bring those down. I'll bring this down, and yes, I'll bring this down, so we don't have to deal with encumbrance as much. Seed crafting. I will take it. And sledgehammer crafting and repair kits. Just real quick. Just grab this bird's nest. And then we will clear out and make our way to the train. The new foliage system they added with this update looks really good. Now that you have these like clusters of trees here with these bushes, looks really nice. Makes you actually feel like you're in a proper sort of forest. Maybe one day they'll be able to make like the entire pine forest feel like this and not just these small chunks. Well, this is interesting. The secret chamber. You know, I'm not gonna look in there now, but I will save that. And maybe I'll come back here at a later date, because that looks interesting. I want to see what's down there. I just don't have the time right now. So what else is new in this update? You have the 2 new zombie types. I'm excited to see what they do and what their special abilities are. And of course you have the new POIs that they added. You have some of these new icons. Yeah, I don't have the patch notes with me, so I'm just recalling from memory what I remember. Yeah, there are a bunch of other things that were nice on there too, but these are the ones that I remember off the top of my head. Now this place definitely looks new. I don't remember ever seeing this place before. Alright, we are almost there. Another 120 meters. Direct feeds. Oh, you're in this biome. I thought you're only supposed to be in the snow biome. Times are a-changin', it seems. Alright, Trader Rect, I'm here. Give me your shovel and your
Morning.
quest.
If you try to say it's a good morning, there's the goddamn door. I'd shake your hand, but I bet you got dysentery the way you smell.
Take
Well, I got
this.
just a let's get one thing straight. You take a look at the shit I got, but don't expect me to cook it for you.
Alright. I have nothing to sell to him.
Well, how about you browse your ass right out of my store?
I'll keep that for now. So I'm gonna go ahead now and make a storage box. Oh, we've got a lot of zombies around here. Just put that down there. I'm gonna just throw all this stuff in there that we don't need right now. Holy. Clearly, Trader Rick just pissed off a lot of people. Lumberjacks and bikers and businessmen over here. Alright, you. Oh, they're still going. So, I don't think I'm going to stick around and kill that biker because it's just going to be... Let's sit here for 30 minutes and poke him with my spear. And we don't have time for that, so I'm not going to do that. Just going to grab that, make myself a bone knife. And throw a bunch more stuff in here. Bring this down like so. And we will go find these buried supplies. We got some silliness going on here with the road and this POI. Electrical, I will take it. Got the shopping cart with chicken soup. Oh, and the chicken soup gives you more water now than it used to. I think it just used to give you 5. This is also new. This looks nice. It's actually like a whatever you would call it, like a marker instead of just a. It makes it like what's the word I'm looking for? It makes it fit better into the world. Instead of just like this magical floating exclamation point. So let's dig down and see if we get lucky and find this on our first try. I guess we can go ahead and eat the chicken soup now. And there's even new animations. Man, this is already making me excited for all the upcoming updates. Like to see them polish this game even more. Yeah, I can't wait. Now I already want the new updates. And I just started this one. There it is. Right, you gotta give us a way out, because when we open that, the zombies will appear. Don't want them dropping on our head. Or maybe no one will show up. Oh, well, I don't think you were a part of the quest. I think you were just kind of there, but used to be when you did that quest, when you opened the box, one zombie would appear to harass you. But I guess they changed that, or maybe maybe the zombie just got stuck in the ground or something, or fell into the void. I don't know. Right, so we've almost got a level here. Hopefully, when we complete this quest, Trader Rect will give us enough XP to get this level.
You think you're pretty smart now, don't you? Here's your pay, Einstein.
I will just take this.
Listen up, Jack. Well, good luck. By the looks of it, you're gonna need
Open this to make some room. We'll get rid of this wooden club because we will not be using it. Load our submachine gun.
My shop, my rules. You follow, or you fuck off.
Alright, I will be sure to follow your rules. Just gonna take a quick look, see if there's anything I can buy with 95 dukes that might be worth it. Doesn't appear so.
Well, don't let the door hit you on your way out.
So this second point will go in there. And I guess I'll put this last point of Daring Adventure. I was going to save it, because when you put a pointer there like so, it'll change his inventory.
Fine, take a fucking look.
You'll get access to some better things.
You don't buy something next time.
So I was gonna save that
I'll
until I have some dukes, so I can sort of double dip on his inventory. But I guess we'll just put that in there now. I don't even know if that exploit still works. They might have fixed that. Alright, so before we leave to find a base for us, I'm gonna loot Trader Rect. Everything, the bird's nests, the food pile that's in here. Can't have miso. And we are going to specifically get the workbenches, and hopefully we'll get enough of the magazines, of these Forge Ahead magazines, so that we can craft a forge already on day one. Hopefully. Alright, search this. Intellect mod and chicken ration. Well, that's a really good find, especially in a farm truck. More dirty water. Nothing. Alright, well, we got 2 of them. That's better than none. And yeah, I think that's everything there is to see here. So let's quickly deal with these zombies here. Maybe Trader Rect will show us a bit more respect after we do this. Although probably not. Get away. And, yeah, let's go find a place to call home for a little bit, and then we'll go do this quest. All right, so I'm here at the quest, and I've also found where I'm gonna live. Once I deal with you. I'm gonna live in this place because this place there's a secret bunker under here, which is really nice. So this is where I'll be staying for the first few days. So we're gonna clear this out first, and then we're gonna go do the quest. But before we do either of those, I'm going to make another box so I can put stuff in it. While I was making my way here, I did find these 2 books. We will look at those in a little bit. Yeah, just throw all that in there so we don't have to deal with encumbrance while we're clearing this place out. And let's get to it. Spear Hunter. Downed opponents suffer 50% more damage from power attacks. That is a good one. Come on. Oh, no Forge Ahead books there. Let's fall back a bit. Shut the door. I need to hit them through the hole here. Oh, come on. Ouch. Now let's deal with this real quick. Parry that. That's not good. Getting flanked. Oh, he died. That's good. Holy. Warrior difficulty is no joke. There we go. Alright. This is also a tier 2. So yeah, this is a gonna be a few more zombies here than a tier 1. Alright, I need to stop taking that much damage. What I'll say is that if you are a person that likes to play recklessly and likes to go in guns blazing, this playthrough will definitely be for you because I am very much that type of person. No stealth for me. Not in this game. Usually when I play games, I swear by stealth. That's the only thing I'll do, but not in this game. In this game, I could care less if things are stealthy. And we've gotten some really, really good things from the loot on day 1 already. Okay, we don't want those. Right, so the way you're supposed to go is down that vent. But because that's a death drop and there's probably going to be zombies in there, we're not going to go that way. And we're going to go this way instead. More sea crafting. Bows degrade 20% slower and bow crafting. Store locked? Yeah, it is. Well, we will be going down the death drop. But we made it a little bit easier for us when we're finished in there. We don't have to fight those guys on the way out. Club parts. Alright, here we go. Can of pears. Nice. Look at you. Swimming, floating through the air. Swimming through the air. There you go. Now you can swim in the water. But I'm hungry again. I will say that I've gotten quite a bit of food too this playthrough. Usually, at least when I last played, food was pretty hard to come by, just from loot. But, I don't know, maybe I've just gotten lucky, but I've gotten a lot of canned food so far. There's even more. Nothing up there. Close that. Don't miss the toolbox. Oh, I don't have my arrows, so I can't do that. You can't use your bow if you don't have any arrows. Oh, come on, stamina. There we go. Sewing kits. Nothing good in there. Nothing good in there either. Alright, the final room that will have zombies. That looked like a lot of them. Let's go up here. And down. Would have been nice if I could have trapped her down there. But apparently not. Just have to deal with these two. Alright, that is that. And there we go. The end loop. Pick up this. That should open that door. Won't open these doors though, so we'll have to break those eventually. Let's see what we've got. What was that? That's someone outside. A fat guy. Let's just go deal with him real quick. Before he tears the whole base apart. There you are. You're down for now. Soon you'll be down permanently. Once my stamina comes back. There you go. Now you're down for good. Alright, I think I'm also just going to put this point into perception so we can get Spearmaster 2 as soon as possible. I'm hungry again, so let's go ahead and have some chicken rations. Also go ahead and have some miso soup. Now we will come back down here and loot the end loot before we got so rudely interrupted by him. Well, I like the first aid bandages. We can sell that. A metal chain modification. Interesting. Some ammo. Sharp sticks. We can sell that. And I guess I can spend the night breaking into that. Won't have anything better to do. More accurate with 9mm weapons. And better armor. If we find one more Forge Ahead book, I can make the forge. Home cooking. Alright, I think that's everything there is. Let's go ahead and make some crates here. I don't know, I guess I'll just put these where should I put these? I guess I'll just put them there for now. Like so. And I will organize all this stuff at a later date. But for now I'm just going to throw everything in there so we can get out and do some questing. Shade-free auto. Take the gas and head inside. Murky water. More murky water. Scrap those. I got you. The last line of defense. Probably the second last. There's still probably some zombies up in that balcony thing there. Alright. Painkillers, very nice. Very nice. Mushrooms. Open the passing gas. Sealed shipping crate. We got vehicle adventures and Handyland repair tool crafting. And once I finish clearing this place out, I will grab all those tire stacks. The polymers, we can make the dew collector. And we'll also grab these for the cobblestone and the clay. And the cement. Let's see what we got in the end loot. Well, I will never say no to more first aid bandages and more ammo, so that's a good one. And last, certainly not least, yes, the forge. That's a good find. Well, this has definitely been a very good day one. Got lots of good loot. We already have the forge. We'll be able to make the forge, rather. We don't have it yet. But having the forge already on night one is a very good place. It's a very good spot to be in. We have the tire stacks. And we'll just run around and grab these if there are any others around here. I think there was one more, yep. This one here in the corner. And I think that is everything. Let's just deal with you real quick. Alright, now that he is down and out for the count, I think I'm going to call this video here. Thank you so much for watching and staying till this point in the video. If you enjoyed, please do drop a like, comment down below, and of course subscribe to the channel for more videos just like this one. Take care everyone, and I hope to see you in the next video.